Welcome to Foot Talk Fridays, and what we're going to discuss today is the WartsSuck. So it's a simple little home use device for helping to clear warts, verrucas or plantar warts, specifically on the sole of the foot. It's common with children and adults anywhere that there are watery areas in feet, so water parks, communal swimming pools, gym shower rooms, that sort of thing. So inside the pouch there's a little bottle of cold pressed rosehip oil, and that's also a natural anti-inflammatory, so it helps if the area is quite tender and painful. So you can get a plantar wart anywhere on the sole of the foot. So say for example you have one around this area. What you would do is you would put some of this cold pressed rosehip oil onto the area, and then you get, if it's a small one, you would get a small little suction device, and you squeeze it to get most of the air out of it. You press it over the top of the plantar wart and then release, and it stays onto the foot like that for 10 minutes. After 10 minutes, if it doesn't fall off by itself, you can just remove it by pulling on it, or if it releases during the 10-minute cycle, you just squeeze it again and apply it, but don't do it for more than 10 minutes at a time. Now for larger ones, I mean the plantar warts can grow quite large, you can use the larger size suction cup for it, but we're just showing you the smaller one because the foot model is quite small. So you would do this every day, morning, evening, afternoon, whenever you want to. You can do it 3 times a day or once a day, but the whole point about this is to get your body to identify and bring more circulation to the area, because your body can fight the virus all by itself. So all we want to do is bring more circulation to the area. The wart virus is extremely clever. It penetrates through the skin cells and takes over the capillaries and kills the capillaries. Those are tiny thread-like little blood vessels, and it turns them black when they die, and it really invades the area, but it doesn't kill the nerves. That's why it grabs the nerves and pulls them into one little bundle, and that's why they can be quite painful. So this is what you would leave on your foot for 10 minutes at a time. You can put it on morning time, afternoon time, evening time, but no more than 10 minutes at a time. And when you remove it, it will have a raised area of skin there, and that's normal. That will go back down again. You may feel some tingling as well, because the virus does keep the nerves alive, so it can keep that tingling for a while after you use it. If you're diabetic, be very careful using it. If you have any circulatory problems and sensory problems, be careful using it. Consult a podiatrist or your GP to make sure it's safe to use. This is a natural product. It's cold pressed rosehip oil, like I said before, so it's a natural anti-inflammatory. It's organic, there's no pesticides used in the production of it, so it's all totally natural, so safe for children to use in particular. Very, very good for children to use, because it's more or less painless. It's just a little bit of suction for them. All right, have a good Friday.